Hello everyone. Bit of an earlier time doing the Minute Cryptic Mini this week. Having to do some auntie duties later, so trying to get it done before work. So it sound a little bit more raspy than usual. It's because it's earlier than usual. Right, so we've got the 21st of November 2025 puzzle. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, one across. Post exonerating Emily from family tree scandal. Post exonerating Emily. Is Emily just going to be E? And exonerating, I'm guessing, well, it's more of a legal term if you exonerate someone. I guess well, is that the same as acquitting? Um, Basically, exonerate them from guilt. And is the So we're taking Emily from, I'm guessing we're taking Emily all letters from family tree. So we're exonerating Emily from family tree. And maybe scandal is an anagram indicator. Maybe we anagram what is left. So let's take Emily. So we're left with the F-A-T-R-E. And if we anagram that, I guess scandal, it's a bit of a loose anagram indicator, isn't it? But if we take F-A-T-R-E, which are the remaining letters from family tree, once we've exonerated Emily, we get a synonym for post, which is after. So like post and pre, before and after. Okay, off to a good start. Let's do one down. Lobbies for unfair tax brackets to be lifted. Unfair, is that a anagram indicator? Brackets, could that be in the ends of words? Lobbies for unfair tax brackets to be lifted. Is this like a lift and separate clue, like lifting some letters out of something and substituting them with others from somewhere? I mean, lobbies, I'm thinking, instead of like lobbying in the political sense, like a lobby, like a foyer, would be like atria. Maybe we're getting atria from this part of unfair tax brackets. So I'm thinking brackets to be lifted, but I'm thinking it must be atria because we've got those letters, and I mean there doesn't seem to be any other S's other than brackets, but I'm guessing that brackets would be the ends of things. That wouldn't be part of the letter fodder, that'd be the wordplay. I'm trying to work this out why it would be atria, which I'm pretty sure it probably is. Unfair tax brackets to be lifted. Because we're removing the U, N, F and the X. I'm not sure. Might have to get one of you guys to explain it to me. Let's keep going though. 5 across. So, sleep, strip, party, repeat. Maybe party is the anagram indicator. Only 7 letters. Strip party. Maybe we're stripping the party. Is there like a... Is there a like substitute letter for party? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing that one currently. No. Let's go 6 across. Frequent flyer entering Ottawa via Toronto. Okay, that's a hidden clue there. Entering, so it's inside of Ottawa via Toronto. If we look within those words, we get aviator, who would be a frequent flyer. So it is looking like Atria works there. Let's go to down. Old TV producer caving in to bias when hosting 60 Minutes. Old TV producer caving into bias when hosting 60 Minutes. Could the definition be 60 minutes, like an hour, or could it be old? Or old TV? Or old TV producer? When hosting, it sounds like we're going to be putting probably 60 minutes, probably a shorthand for 60 minutes, inside of caving into bias. When hosting 60 minutes, what's a shorthand for 60 minutes? Like MINS? 60, could that be like Roman numerals? What would that be? Is it XL or something like that? Because D is 500, isn't it? And L is 50, C 100, if I'm recalling correctly. I'm guessing it's probably a loose term for, like, I don't know, old TV producer. Maybe not a brand name, but caving in. Are we taking like the middle letters of caving? What's this to bias? Let's come back to that one. Free down. Offensive comedian getting big laugh over funny set. Offensive comedian getting big laugh over funny set. So maybe a big laugh is a riot, and maybe we're putting that over a funny, an anagrammed word for set, because there's the T. Let's try putting an anagrammed, a funny set at the bottom, getting big laugh. What's a comedian? Or is it an offensive comedian? Getting big laugh. It's like a big laugh would be a riot, but that doesn't make any sense. Is offensive a anagram indicator? Offensive comedian. Is this right? I'm guessing offensive is the definition. Offensive comedian? Let's come back. Some of these are a bit tricky today. Maybe it's because it's early in the morning. Brain isn't switched on yet. 4 down. Kept playing Rod Stewart after Wart removal. Okay, so I'm guessing removing Wart from Rod Stewart. And then we're going to anagram that. Playing, so we can be playing with the remaining letters. And that's going to mean kept. So I'm guessing it's probably going to end in ED, as it's a past participle we're dealing with. Sorry, past tense. So if we remove Wart from Stewart, we get RODSTR, and then we're anagramming that, so we're going to get stored, which is another word for kept. Okay, that went a bit easier than the last couple of ones. Let's go 7 across. Holy Crusade collapsed after you spoke out. So, spoke, anytime we see something like spoke or similar word like, I don't know, utter, orate or something like that, it's going to be a homophone indicator most of the time. I think, was it last week, I thought something was a homophone indicator and it actually wasn't, or vice versa, I can't remember. But, so we're going to have you, as in me, you, that's written there, but as we speak it out, it just sounds like the letter U. So I'm guessing we've got after here, so after you, and we've got crusade collapsed, so well, crusade's too many letters. I thought we'd be anagramming crusade. So maybe the definition, the definition is holy crusade. And maybe we're seeing a word for collapsed, which would make sense with the D there. So what's another word for collapsed? Holy crusade. What would a holy crusade be? United. So another word for collapsed. Fell. Hmm. Collapsed. Trying to think of an anagram, not an anagram, synonym of collapsed. And all I can think of is fell. Collapsed, died, tired. Let's come back to that one. I mean, the crosses would have helped for these a lot, because struggling with those, okay. What is this? Like restart? Well, sleep is rest. Strip party. Oh, so we're stripping the outer letters of party. So we're taking the P and the Y off party. So we're having another word for sleep, which would be rest. And then we're stripping the outer letters of party to be left with ART. And all that together is restart, which is another word for repeat. Gotcha. Okay. The punctuation, the full stops in there made that trickier than it probably should have been. Back to 2 down with the old TV producer. Caving into bias. Old TV producer. Okay, I'm still not seeing that one all. Tasman? I don't know. Like 60 minutes. S isn't for 60, is it? Mins. Okay. I'm gonna move on before I embarrass myself just making up answers. Okay. Offensive comedian getting big laugh over funny set. So that will be a roaster. Okay, so a big laugh would be a roar. Is over? I would thought that over would mean on top of, rather than it being, something embedded in it. So we've got the funny set, and we've got that inside of raw. But I'm wondering how. Okay, I mean, I would have thought over means on top of, but I mean, I'm sure that, if you go to a roast, if you go, you're basically getting jokes made of you in your expense. So I'm guessing someone who does a roast would be a roaster. Not sure if I'm a massive fan of that one. Let's have a look. Back to our Holy Crusade. Oh, silly me. Okay, so we are using a homophone of you, but instead I thought the complete anagram, homophone indicator was spoke out, but it's not. It's literally just spoke. We're actually taking out the U from crusade, and we are using collapsed as a anagram indicator. So we're taking the U out of crusade, which leaves us with SACRED, sacred, which is another word for holy. Gosh, back to the dreaded 2 down. What is this? Old TV producer caving in to bias. Okay. It's Toshiba. Now I see it. It is a brand. So the definition is an old TV producer, which is Toshiba. So let's have a look. Caving into so we are caving in. We are anagramming to bias. And then when it's hosting, of course, a substitute for 60 minutes would just be H for hour, and we're putting that inside of anagrammed to bias to get Toshiba. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent one. Right, let's check those. There we go, 18 minutes, not bad for first thing in the morning. Thank you again for watching. I gotta go, gotta rush, gotta be doing things today, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.